What's going on, y'all? It's Elijah Locks. Today we got another prospects video for you guys. In today's video, we got the NBA player props for this Monday, May 12th NBA slate. And I hope you guys have been telling the last couple of videos. We have gone on a four video winning streak. Our last four videos have swept every single video. We're currently on a 9-0 run. So again, hopefully you guys have been telling those ones. And on top of those hits, our player of the days in the last 9 videos have gone over 8 out of 9 videos. So again, only one player of the day in the last 9 bids have missed. So been super consistent. Last 3 videos again have cashed out right here. We got the evidence, we got the proof. May 7th, May 8th, May 9th, and May 10th. So again, 4 straight videos, 4 straight cashes for you guys. So hope you guys have been telling down below in the comments. We've just been super consistent, and again on currently a 9-0 run. Donovan Mitchell, he's looking pretty solid, but again, he got injured, and this game was a crazy blowout, 40 at halftime, which was ridiculous. But outside of that, every single player did hit for us, and again, this one was just a reboot due to injury. So 9-9 in our last couple picks, and hopefully you can make this one a nice little 12 out of 12 with these 3 NBA player props that I got for you guys for this Monday slate. So before we get into those, make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you guys have been enjoying the content recently. Again, I've been doing my best trying to give you guys best content, best value, and the best breakdowns I could find on this prize fix board for us and just win some money, which we're all trying to do here. And again, it would really help me out if you guys could just drop that like and quick subscribe on this video. It would just really go a long way. And with that being said, we're gonna go hop right at the props that I love on today's board. And if you guys haven't joined already, we got that free Discord. I know I haven't been uploading in there ever since the break, but starting tomorrow, we're going to be uploading extra picks in there, announcements, player props, and all that good stuff. So again, if you guys would like to join, link will be down below in the description of this video. But with that being said, our player of the day in today's video is going to be Anthony Edwards. We got the Golden State Warriors versus Timberwolves, and then Celtics versus New York Knicks. 2 solid games so far. All the games in these series have been pretty close relatively, so gonna be giving you guys these props. I feel like it should be a good day in general. Anthony Edwards over his rebounds and assist line at 11 is going to be our player of the day. It was originally at 10.5, got pushed to 11. Still like the value at 11 though. Either way, as long as he hits 11 and or over, it's still going to be a cash for us either way. But so far in the playoffs, Edwards on his rebounds and assists have just been crazy. So far throughout the Lakers series, I believe, yeah, he went 4 out of 5 in the Lakers series, only missed 1 game. And then so far in the Golden State series, he went 2 out of 3. The last game he didn't cover, but he didn't really see like any potential assists or rebound chances, damn near like not even close to what he saw in the first 2 games. So again, I feel like that was just kind of a fluke right there, considering the amount of volume and whatnot that he was seeing in the last 4 games or 3 games of this Lakers series and the first 2 of the Golden State series. If we look at these numbers right here, first 2 games, 18 and 10 rebound chances on top of 4 and 8 potential assists. So again, that's a lot of opportunities, which your line is only at 11 to cover. Anthony Edwards, obviously, he's that dog mentality type of player. He knows how important this game is, game 4 right here. So if they win this game, they're going to be up 3-1. If they lose, they're going to end up tying it. So again, very pivotal game in this series right here. And Edwards, obviously, he's a playoff type of guy. He's going to know, and he's going to want to go out there and win this game, going up 3-1, heading back to Minnesota. So I feel like you should really put in those efforts on grabbing rebounds, which is typically that type of stat it is. If we look at Golden State Warriors defensively against opposing shooting guards on rebounds and assists allowed, they're ranked 9th and 11th, not the worst, not the best, giving around 7.5 and 6 a game. So again, nothing special right there. But in his last couple games, he's been averaging almost 15 rebounds and assists. So again, in the playoffs, he's just been pretty solid and dominant on covering his line right there, which I'm expecting it to be. And he actually has a very good resume against the Warriors. He's basically gone over this line 7 out of 10 games, 70% hit rate. If we look at the games that he didn't cover, I'm not even sure what happened in this one. Majority of them were in the regular season, though, if we look at these ones. And then again, the one playoff one that we saw right there. But outside of that, he's pretty consistent against these guys, sees his numbers. He averages 10 rebound chances and almost 8 potential assists against these guys, which is very good, again, for the line only being at 11. And his minutes so far this series have been crazy. 42 minutes, 34 minutes played right here. This game was a blowout though, and then almost 44 minutes or 44 minutes played right here. Which again, as long as he sees that 35+ minute mark, I definitely see him grabbing us these rebounds and assists very easily. So with that being said, player of the day in today's video is gonna be Edwards over that line right there. If you guys didn't take anything from the videos, I always recommend the player of the days. Those are ones I'm most confident in and believe should have the best chance of hitting. And again, our last 9 videos, 8 of them have hit, only 1 miss in 9 videos. I would say is pretty solid in my opinion. So we're gonna rock with this play for this Monday slate. Second player on today's video, we're gonna be looking at the Knicks and Celtics game, a player from each side of the ball. Derrick White over his points line. I was debating on taking his normal line at 16.5. I feel like it's just a little bit too risky, especially with the amount of talent and scores that this Boston Celtics have. You have Tatum going off. Brown going off, Porzingis if they start utilizing him even more. So again, just so much talented players on this offensive end. Derrick White, I feel like I'm feeling pretty comfortable with his line at 11.5 instead of 16.5. 5 under is normal. I feel like the odds of this one hitting are just very high. Pretty much should be a freebie in my opinion. So New York Knicks defensively against opposing shooting guards, throwing 22nd in points allowed, getting around 28 plus a game, and that is the position where they're most vulnerable to by far. Point guard and shooting guard, they're ranked 20th. Point guard, shooting guard, they're ranked 22nd, and then small forward through center, 3 to 5 spots. They're pretty solid defensively, all top 8 defensive areas in those aspects. So Derrick White, I definitely see him having another good game put together on top of what we've seen throughout the first 3 games of this series, 19, 20, and 17. Obviously, he covered this in all 3 of his normal lines. But again, I'm just rather being safe than sorry. He did see a slight minute decrease, but again, this game was pretty much out of it ever since like the middle of the third quarter. So pretty reasonable right there. But Derrick White, he's been averaging 16 points on the road. Again, that's kind of why I took it. But 19 straight games, averaging 16. I feel like the values are going to be there. And he actually has a very great resume against these guys. He's gone over the Knicks in, 7 straight head-to-heads, 24-17, 19-14, 19 20 and 17. So again, there's one game where he didn't cover on his actual line. So again, that's another reason why I took it under. But on top of that, as long as we see around 35 plus minutes from this guy, I feel like the odds of this one hitting are just really high. His shot attempts taken in this series so far are actually very high as well. 18, 17, and 10. Again, last game, that's why it was kind of concerning. Only 10 shot attempts taken. So we're going to be lowering this line to 11.5 that he needs to cover us for us right here. So rather safe than sorry. Derrick White, 11.5 points, is going to be our second player in today's video. And then with the last and final player we're going to be rocking with, we're going to be looking at Jaylen Brunson over his 22.5 points line. His original line is 27.5. I like the value at 22 more. Again, this is a very important matchup in this series as well. If the Knicks win, then they're going to be up 3-1 heading into Boston. If Boston wins, it's going to be all tied up going back to Boston. So again, very important game, especially for the Knicks. More than likely, if they win this one, the series is going to be in their favor. If they lose, it's kind of going to be hard to go back in Boston and win a game over there again. So I like the value on Brunson. Obviously, this dude's a playoff type of player. He's going to be making those clutch player shots. I believe that's what he got his reward for this season. So again, just with everything going down, these guys had a pretty tough matchup at home for this first game of the series that they had at home. I believe this game 4 should be a pretty good one. Jaylen Brunson's going to pop out, try and get his crowd the win and do his thing. So I believe he should definitely be taking those shot attempts. He's been seeing so many minutes in this series so far. 43, 37, and almost 40 minutes played right there. Shot attempts are being crazy. 23, 19, and 21. So again, if you're taking that much volume, and you only need 23 points to cover, I'm going to take the odds every day on a guy like Brunson, especially in a game like this that is super important. So I like the value right there. Last 10, he's been doing his thing so far in the playoffs. In this Detroit series, he only missed out of the 6 games, I believe it went. Yeah, he only missed 1 game. So again, so far in Boston series, he's gone 2 out of 3. So like the odds, like the value, he's definitely going to see his minutes. And again, Boston defensively, point guard area is definitely where they're most vulnerable to. Ranked bottom 2 defense in the whole NBA in points allowed to opposing point guards, giving around 25 plus a game. And then from all the other spots, they're very good defensively from the 2 to 5. They've just been top 5 defenders in the whole NBA, but point guard is definitely a weak point, and their star player does happen to play that area. So I'm going to take the odds on this play every day of the week. Jaylen Brunson is going to be the last final player on today's video over this points line right here at all at 22.5. So these are my 3 players I'm giving you guys for this Monday, May 12th NBA slate. Again, player of the day, Anthony Edwards, 11 rebounds and assists. Second player on today's video, Derrick White, 11.5 points. Third player on today's video, Jaylen Brunson, over that 22.5 points. So these are my 3 players. You guys can mix and match these however you guys want to, or tell straight up. Last 4 videos, we've gone 9-0. Swept every single video we give you guys. Hopefully we can make it 12 out of 12 on these picks. I like the odds. I like the value and just have an overall good feeling on these players. So that's pretty much all I got for you guys in today's video. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. It literally takes 1 second. And again, that is all I got for you guys on today's video. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see today.